heavens at home.
I wanted it. Why is it a church song? That's so funny. Because then you know you can't get booed, and you know that the people will love it.
You can't boo God.
You probably said this on interviews before, but I always want to ask you: is this stuff personal? Like the moving out and the night drive and riding down, purple in the sky and all of the stories that you're talking about. Is this like you?
Absolutely. Everything is absolutely real.
Right around in your kid's soul?
Yeah, I had a key. I just traded it in for my Jeep. But that was my baby. It was durable. There's no problems in it until like this year when I drove cross country from LA to Atlanta. My tires busted twice.
Yeah.
And I didn't trust it after that. And I don't know if that has anything to do with the car or whatever, but I just was scared. And
but you upgraded to the Jeep. It's cute too. It's white, right? Like
it's orange.
It's orange.
It's
orange. I remember you. Were you in a white car? I be watching your IG a lot. I be watching the IG.
I might have been in a white car.
But you had the dog in the background, and y'all went to Wendy's.
Oh, that was an orange car.
Oh, it was
maybe
orange.
Because it was from the inside. Okay. But I mean, it's not white on the inside. But maybe I don't know.
where I got white from.
Yeah, you saw the dog in the car.
Yes. You still have the dog?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a puppy too. Is he?
Oh my God.
My puppy is
what
great.
Kind of puppy?
He's a cockapoo, and I will show you pictures, but. I will wait till after the interview to exchange dog mom pictures.
We can do that here too. This is amazing.
Yes. But I just became a dog mom. But anyway, back to the interview. So I was just saying how your music is like reading from my diary in the personal situations now. Let's take it back a little bit because I know you probably talked about this before, but how did J. Cole find you?
So, I mean, this is a real simple story. Like, Omen, he wanted to do a record with me, and he told me he was with Dreamville, but I didn't know who that was. I knew Cole from the radio, but I never had my hopes up or anything about anything. So when Omen sent me this record and it was fire, I was like, yeah, I'll get on it. And it was beautiful. It was one of the coolest records I ever did with him, and in general. It was called Sweat It Out. But then 3 years happened. I was just living my life, not thinking of Cole at all, ever. Never thought that would ever be a thing.
Yeah.
And Eve, the president of Dreamville, hit me up and was like, yo, like, we want to fly you out to meet Cole at Westlake recording studio right before he goes out on his Forest Hills Drive tour. And I was just like, nah, I got this new job at Public Storage. You're not about to mess up my money. I know how this stuff works. Like, people be playing with me.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah. He was like, this is a really good opportunity. And I was like, whatever. But I got drunk and I got on the flight and I did it.
What you drink, white or dark?
Well, now I'm on like a champagne wave.
Okay.
When I got signed to Dreamville, they turned me into a man, so I was drinking lots of whiskey. I was like a whole man, whiskey, balls and hair, everything, hairy chest. But before that, I was like a vodka girl. I didn't know much about alcohol. It was like cute, but now I like champagne.
Okay, you fancy now. You got a little class, a little check.
And it's easier on the voice. Like, my voice don't be messed up the next day because it's like a light drunk.
So, I like to hear artists' stories before they got on. So, like, explain who you were before. Like, just like you said, working your job. And were you planning on making this big? I mean, you say you didn't expect to get up with J. Cole, but you were trying to get signed, right?
Definitely. I was trying to get signed to everybody. I was trying to get signed to Beyonce. I was trying to get signed to Kanye. Yeah. When I did Drunken Love, like, I was hoping Beyonce saw it. I know she had to have seen it, but whatever, maybe she didn't. But Chloe and Halle, they got chose, and I was like, dang. But
did that make you? Because sometimes when we get those blows, it makes you. You try not to be bitter. You try not to compare, but you wind up comparing. Like, dang, I could. They could. You know. How did you deal with those setbacks?
I mean, it was just a thing that made me stronger. Like, I know, like, everything happened the way it was supposed to be, because I'm a wild child, and so is Cole. And I feel like he recognizes the wild child in me. And, like, the energy in Dreamville is just, we're all crazy and weird and disturbed and lovely and sweet. I love it.
If I could be an artist and if I had a talent like that, I would want to be signed to Dreamville because all of the artists are out. Like, they're not shelved and they're just creating and doing big things. I love it.
They let us do what we want. They trust us. It's beautiful. Like, So I know everything happened for a reason.
Yeah.
I hope I get to meet Beyonce and Chloe and Halle.
Well, she gonna see this interview, and when we see
Really?
Beyonce, you coulda,
Babe.
you could, yeah.
Oh, I hope so. I hope.
Can you give some artists listening or watching right now advice, because they're so pressed, like you said, they're so pressed to get on, but not knowing that you create your own.
Yeah. It's not. If you don't have a fan base right now, or if you do, just be patient, be careful. Don't be quick to sign stuff. Make sure you're reading, like, whatever it is that's before you. Nothing good comes out of desperation.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
take your
that's
time.
everything. Credit cards,
Niggas,
boy, yes, all
dog,
of it.
everything. Don't be desperate.
Yeah.
Like, just take your time with it. That's all I can say, but I know how it is to be like, nah, I know what I'm doing, to be stubborn, but just know there's consequences with that. You know what I mean?
It is. So let's talk about Ari the person. Like, if you weren't a singer, if you weren't dealing with music, what would you do with your life?
Man, if I wasn't with music,
It seems like you'd be a good teacher.
Oh, wow.
Like sweet and nice, like kids. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
No, I'd be cursing them kids out. Like, get your ass out that goddamn trash can or something. No, I couldn't be a teacher. I love the kids, but I'm just too ratchet.
All right.
If I really cared about school and was really focused and didn't have like ADD, maybe I could be a marine biologist.
Okay.
Because I could see myself on a boat somewhere and, like, you know, playing with the little seals or snow bears, what do they call polar bears?
Polar bears.
Yeah.
Okay, so music, because your music is so, like, I tried to compare you to something, because, you know, people love comparison, so we try to, like, put you in a little something. So we was thinking, like, maybe, like, a new age Erykah Badu mixed with it got to be somebody soulful. Like, we couldn't put a real good box on it. So I just wanted to know your musical influences. I know you mentioned, like, Herbie Hancock and your project and stuff like that, but, like, what do you listen to? What does Ari listen to? Because we listen to you, though, so, like, how do you?
It's a whole bunch of people. It's Tidra Moses, it's Patrice Russian.
No, you got a girl.
Yeah, that one.
No, this sweet. Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
Tidra.
I love Emily King, love Hiatus Coyote, Lil Dragon, Chrisette Michelle, John Legend.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of these Sierra Omarion, they shaped my sound.
Okay.
Like, I listened to Erykah Badu. There's a twang in my voice that I feel like that's why people compare us.
Yeah, they do. It's
I
hard
wish
to
I
compare
was
you,
as
though.
intellectual as Erykah.
It's hard to compare you. It's just what I don't know, because you're so soulful, but you
Very
got the
basic.
hood in you too.
That's what I'm so basic. So I don't know why people, like, do this. I'm so ratchet to the point where it's disgusting. Like, I made a song about getting choked out.
Oh, that's my, first of all, can we? I'm glad you brought that up.
I don't get it.
All right, let's take the comparisons off. 40 Shades of Choke.
Yeah.
Like, we had to do these little mixtapes, and that's going to be on mine to get it popping. Mixtape. But, like, I don't know if we could talk about this on camera. I might have to save it. But,
Tell
like,
me.
Are you? No, because I wanted to know, like, is that a
really
personal?
Like? Absolutely. Not until I die. I don't want to die.
To kill me.
No, I don't want to get killed. But I like a little bit of, like, yeah, hell yeah. Or heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can
curse. Okay, cool.
Ari Lennox, yeah, I mean, you can do what you want to do at this point.
I love a little choke. It's a beautiful thing. Like, as long as you trust the person, as long as he's not someone you just met.
Right. Okay, we want to switch topics because this getting a little
freaky.
Yeah, I'm saying. But real quick,
nice.
Ari, do you ever have? Because, like, I feel like you were one of those kids, and I don't know you, but maybe like your peoples were like, "Go sing that song you be singing." Did you have that one go-to song that everybody you can kill? Like, they like, Ari, sing that song. You go to your.
Why should I feel discouraged? And why should the shadows come?
Why?
And why should my heart be lonely?
Don't let it be lonely.
And all
Yes.
I don't remember
Yes,
the rest.
for heaven's
at
at
home.
I wanted it. Why is it a church song?
Why?
That's so funny. Because then you know you can't get booed and you know that the people will love it.
You can't boo God.